We're back with a Fox News alert. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy reaching a tentative debt ceiling deal with President Biden after weeks of tense negotiation.
The measure, which Congress is expected to vote on this week, claws back about $29 billion in unspent COVID funding and introduces work requirements for certain welfare programs.
We're going to bring in now Congressman Greg Steube to react to this breaking news. Congressman, good morning.
Hey,
tell us what you think.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Well, there's a lot of good stuff in there. It limits top-line federal spending by 1% on annual growth for the next 6 years. It puts those work requirements in. It pulls the COVID funds back that haven't been used. It also puts a pay-go requirement in for the White House. If they're going to spend money, and it limits that to $100 million, I believe. If they're going to spend that, they have to find the funds to be able to spend that money. It does some streamlining for energy and infrastructure projects to accelerate our energy projects, which America desperately needs after the Biden administration has cut down the domestic production of oil and gas. It does away with Biden's IRS agents, the 87,000 that he funded. It restarts the student loan programs. And it puts in a temporary 99% CR. If we can't come to a budget agreement, it puts in for the next 6 years that will be 99%. So that's a 1% cut on our annual budget each year. And having a Republican House and a Democratic Senate is obviously a good idea if the two houses can't come to an agreement on things.
Congressman, I'd love to get your reaction to some of the other Republican congressmen who have expressed some disappointment in this deal over the debt ceiling, whether or not that's Congressman Ken Buck or Dan Bishop or Senator Mike Lee. There's a sense that it was too little in a position of strength, Republicans sitting in a position of strength of being able to negotiate over the debt ceiling, and that this represented too little. It seems to be most of the message from those who are opposed to the deal. What would you say to them?
Well, first of all, we still don't have the language, so I have questions as it relates to the work requirements. But if there's work requirements put in place for our social welfare programs, I think that's a huge conservative step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I agree with them that I would like to see more spending cuts. I personally would like to see us put on a path like when Republicans took the House in 2010, we did a 10-year path to balance the budget. That's the type of spending cuts that I would like to see. But again, we don't have the details. I'm sure conservative, there's things that we'd love to have in there, but that's obviously never going to pass a Democratic Senate and pass the White House signature. So the McCarthy had to make some concessions as it related to that. But all of those things that I listed are all wins for Republicans. Those aren't things that Democrats are excited about.
Sure.
So I think overall, it's a good plan for the country.
All right. Talk to me a little bit about the IRS agent situation. So it's $1.9 billion. So that stops the funding for this year, but you can go back and do more on that. Is that correct?
So we passed the bill in the House to do away with all the 87,000 new IRS agents that the Democrats put in place. Well, of course, the Democratic Senate didn't take that bill up. So this is a step in that direction. I thought, by my reading, was it took away all of those newly funded IRS agents. But again, we don't have the language specifically. But if that does that, that's another great step, and that's a great win for conservatives.
Maybe Joe Biden doesn't like the IRS anymore. There might be a reason for that.
Yeah,
Congressman,
there is that going on,
There was a bipartisan moment there.
Congressman, we're going to leave it here. I know you're an Army veteran yourself, so if you want to real quick say, Happy Memorial Day, or who you're thinking of this Memorial Day.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the brothers and sisters that I served with that we lost, that paid the ultimate sacrifice,
Absolutely.
and I want to thank them for our service to our nation. We wouldn't have freedom in this country if it wasn't for men and women who are willing to raise their right hand to the Constitution and serve our nation in foreign wars.
Absolutely, and thank you for doing it yourself.
Thank you, Congressman.
Thank you, Congressman.
Thank you, guys.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.